Barbara, your menopause drama mama. Today I am back to talk to you about how we can help with that facial aging and get some of that rejuvenation back for us. Now, our faces, our bodies, it's kind of like a car, where if you do not maintain like the engine by keeping oil in there, it's done. And it doesn't matter if you're gonna wash and wax the outside of that vehicle and make her look beautiful. It's not going anywhere, ladies. You know, the car is done. It's got, the engine is for shit now. So we have to take care of what is inside first to help on the outside. And just so you know, if you don't know this already, the skin, #1 organ in our body. So in order to help the outer layer of our face, we want to also help the inside so this skin can be rejuvenated back to that youthful look. #1, we want to help that skeletal formation in our body. So we want to rebuild our bones. Now the bones, since we lost estrogen during that perimenopause through postmenopause stage, and remember I showed you that the chart, how quickly we are losing our estrogen after we hit that perimenopause to menopause to postmenopause stage. That postmenopause, we are already down 90% of estrogen. So, like I always say, click the link below in that, click more in the description box, go to Menopause Society and find yourself a doctor who can work with you on all your menopause symptoms. And I will also click again, or put down below the doctor, probably 2 this time, and let them go through that whole flawed WHI study that was done in 2002, because I do not want you to be afraid of taking HRT to get your body back performing so you are not feeling miserable every single day of your life. Now, let's get to the bone structure. First off, now calcium, we need calcium. But like for me, I am dairy intolerant. So I do take the enzymes if I'm home, but if I'm out for dinner and I don't take it, well then my gut, is in bad shape for, could be week to 3 weeks. It is just so inflamed, and I have a hard time then getting that inflammation back down because of that dairy. So I take the Thorne product, and this is the advanced bone support that I take. Now, as long as you try and take a good calcium supplement, you'll be fine. Don't go and buy a cheap one, because there's chemicals mixed in and stuff like that, and you do not want that in your body. But with the calcium, you should take the D3K2. This one is Dr. Berg that I use, but you need D3K2 to get the calcium to absorb into your bones. You do not want calcium in the blood, because what's going to happen is you're going to get buildup in your arteries, and you don't want the calcium in there. So then always remember to make sure you take the D3K2 with a good calcium. Let's see. The calcium is your foundation for your bone matrix. So like I said, you can get it from food, your dairy products, but for me, I can't. And I know I can't get enough of calcium to help build my bones back by food. So the D3K2, now that's, like I said, it's essential for your calcium absorption into the bone. Next up is magnesium, and I take the magnesium glycinate, like I said, so I can get a good night's sleep. The magnesium helps support your bone structure. And what it does is it helps that osteoblast activity, and that's what we want more of. We want more building of the osteoblasts. Next is zinc and copper and boron. But the zinc and copper is needed for the bone formation enzymes. And I just take a full spectrum trace mineral, only because, you know, basically where the food is grown, the dirt's depleted of those trace minerals. So I just take a full spectrum trace mineral, and it has the zinc and copper and boron in it. Now the boron is needed to help with the bone metabolism. So, and you can get that in like prunes and raisins and almonds, but I know on a daily basis, I would never get enough consumption of the foods in my diet. So I make sure I take these specific supplements every day for my bone structure, so I can start building it back up, so I can start getting the bone back, so I can have my jawline back to the way, you know, healthy. Next is doing exercise, very important. I don't expect anyone, and I surely don't, do high intense aerobics anymore, only because I don't want to hurt my joints. I don't, you know, some days can be painful, and so I don't want to do any damage to my joints. So I do strength training. Like this morning, I always exercise in my bathroom, and it's only because I don't like sweating. So before I get in the shower, like this morning, I did my strength training with my bands for my arms, and I'll do standing abs, and I will also do, you know, my legs in my bathroom with the band around my knees, so I can get some strength training that way. And I do my squats. So I am a multitasker in the morning to incorporate all my stuff in the bathroom. So also you want to lower, you know, your stress. But like yesterday I was talking in my video, for me, I don't have like a daily stress. My stress all came from the chaos going on in my body when the estrogen was dropping. But now, I mean, since I've been on HRT, it's like harmony singing again in my body. And I am so grateful that it helped with all my horrible symptoms that I had, between the heart palpitations, the anxiety, the panic attacks, my sleep disorder where, you know, I couldn't sleep more than a couple hours. It helped with the hot flashes and the night sweats. It's all gone. Those symptoms, as horrible as they were, all gone after I got on the correct HRT. So, and I take an estradiol patch, and it's really tiny, and it goes right here. And I also take the micronized progesterone, 100 milligrams. So, like I said, try and find yourself a doctor that can help you, because I do want you to feel good every single day. Next off, let's go to, our gut health. That's a big one. We still have to keep everything going here for the rest of our body, and, you know, that facial rejuvenation to happen. So you want to have a prebiotic and a probiotic. You want fermented foods if you can. Now, like sauerkraut, I love making German sauerkraut, but the gas can be pretty bad. So I don't want to make sure like the next day we're going out anywhere, because I am telling you, I will be whistling Dixie out of my ass, ladies. So I don't want you to have that problem if you also have a problem with sauerkraut like I do. So I do, for mine, I love drinking kombucha, and I'm not sure if that's how it's spelled, or not spelled, but, you know, say it. But I love this stuff. Now, it's probably not everybody's taste, but try it once and see if you like it, because this is really good for your stomach also. You want to stay hydrated. Now, this morning I tried something new that I found a recipe for, and I'll put that down below. in the morning, like 12 to 16 ounces of warm water, just warm tap water. Do not drink cold water for your organs in the morning. It's not good for it. So take the water, put a pinch of sea salt in it. Sea salt is really good. And that's probably around like an eighth of a teaspoon, maybe even less than that for a pinch. Squeeze lemon in it. I put probably almost a half a lemon I squeeze into my water. And I also put in a quarter teaspoon of cream of tartar. Now this is really high in potassium. So you're getting these nutrients in this water in the morning, the minerals that you need for your body. So why not charge up that hydration right away in the morning and help those organs out? So by drinking the warm water with these, few things in it, and that'll start your day out perfectly. And then you can get into your coffee and whatever else, maybe your tea or whatever you like to drink. That is about it on this video. I am planning on my next one for facial rejuvenation. I think I'm going to do the gua sha on your face. And I will show you, I have so many different gua sha tools, but I'll show you the one that I use. And I'll then also show how you can perform these same things. And I do this in the shower also, ladies, every day. Because like I said, I'm a multitasker. I get so much done in that time period of the shower in the morning. But I will show you, if you don't have a gua sha tool, how to do it with your hands. And it's not a problem. But they're very inexpensive. So I will, when I do that video next, I will link all that stuff below in that description box. So, ladies, my same old, how I like to end my videos. I want you to have the best day ever, wherever you are in this world. All my love and hugs to you. And I will see you in my next video. Have a great day, ladies. Love you. Bye-bye.